So, you guys, I just watched FERROREACTS Sports talk about Oklahoma City Thunder are winning too much. And here's what I need you to understand, Ferro. Um, Number one, as you understand, this is a business. That means those seats in Oklahoma City have to be filled. I understand that at the beginning of the season, OKC wanted to have a rebuilding year, but at the same time, these fans, it would be very selfish for these fans to have to witness, constant losing and a losing culture that has never been in this organization since the inception of the organization. Um, I'm pretty sure Clay Bennett wants to compete. Yes, we may understand that. Okay, yes, we need a few pieces, but really, we aren't that far. I mean, we actually have all the pieces we need on the squad. I mean, if Mike Muscala would quit getting nervous when he shoots his shots, he could be in the game more. Let's just call it for what it is. We have all the pieces. We have Diallo. We have Burton. Um, we have Roberson. Roberson needs to take his behind over to Honduras with Dr. Sabi's family and hurry up and get healed within a month's period of time so he can get back on his court. But instead, he's in Los Angeles. Hopefully, he's speaking to that side of the Sabi family. But with that being said, Oklahoma City cannot afford to lose. Why? Because the teams that they traded with are in contention for future picks, even. That means the picks that they have right now, years down later down the line, who they can switch with, still in contention. They aren't going to get good draft picks regardless, so you might as well play your game. This thing about Chris Paul, Oklahoma City Thunder is the best load management team. Oklahoma City Thunder load manages. Watch the games. They're so talented from top to bottom that they literally load manage Gallinari. They load manage Chris Paul. They're kind of doing it with SJ, but they're letting him, develop his game more. He's getting a huge amount of confidence. His game is elevated as opposed to the first 25 games. After watching about the first 3 to 5 games, he was kind of frustrating me. So I was like, let me, take a step back off of this guy and not ride the bandwagon because there were certain decisions he made later in the games. Like when the team needed an actual 3-pointer, he would drive to the hoop and knowing good and well the teams would let him have the shot, because they weren't in foul trouble. It was just stuff like that. But you need 3 pointers in certain situations. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wasn't doing it, or he may have turned over the ball by accident. It was just little stuff like that he was making wrong decisions early on in the season. But now he slowed down all that nervousness, stuff like that. He's controlled his shot. Um, Certain things about him, he's doing very well. He's making strong defensive plays, key defensive plays, 7 minutes or less in the game that are very crucial in the game. So he's taking an initiative when it comes to his basketball play, and he's being a little bit more aggressive. Um, when it comes to this team, we just can't lose. I was just saying, yeah, we can't lose out. We can't lose out. We have to win. There's no point in losing out. And besides, we don't know who we have to offer in the draft. You know what I'm saying? OKC couldn't get Matthias Tybio or something like that. The 76ers, drafted him. OKC wasn't strong enough in the draft. They weren't aggressive enough. So that led to eventually, you know, um, Paul George leaving anyway. He already had that plan. I think it was game 2 when he met up at half court with what's his name? I'm already forgetting this guy's name, Kawhi Leonard. So once he met up at half court with Kawhi Leonard, it was just on from there. But that's all I have to say for now. I feel like I'm leaving out some other stuff, but this team is, in my opinion, very, very strong. And that's not to count Dallas Mavericks out because they have a strong, strong bench. I didn't know about Wright. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about Kleber. All these players that they have over there, they're a pretty strong squad. So they're about three more players away. So it is what it is. OKC's defense is, be honest with you, one of the top five, I would say. Top five defenses to, it's difficult to score on. The stats may not show it, but the eye test does. So it is what it is. We'll see what Oklahoma City does throughout the season, but I feel very positive for sure that they're a 53 plus win team. That's how I feel right now. That's how strong I feel about them. So it is what it is. They got it together. Early on, they were losing, but now they're winning because now they're figuring out how to win. They should have 8+ wins right now on top of what they already have, but they couldn't figure it out early on in the season. But now they got it together. But anyway, that's all I have to say for right now. So, FERROREACTS SPORTS, sorry, they need to win, not lose. We have to keep those seats filled. This is a business. Just is what it is. And we don't have the picks that we need in order to, get a really, really great player. So it just is what it is. Peace.